So I mean, huge shout out to them for. I mean, we got a lot at the game, so huge shout out to them for traveling. And then, I mean, I think just them being good at football, it gives them something to look forward to when football's over, which is basketball. So I mean, I feel like that helps us a lot.
And how do you compare the football atmosphere, like in Fargo, which is great, but maybe more concentrated, with the one in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, I mean, North Dakota State was crazy because it's in a dome, so like it felt like everything was echoing off the walls, and like if there was a rivalry, we're playing South Dakota State at home, so it was pretty crazy. But I mean, I was at the Georgia game this year, and it didn't compare much to that. So it was like, I don't know, it's tough to compare, but I feel like the fans for Alabama are just way crazier.
Thank you.
Grant, can you speak on last year's run to the Final Four and what you've used from that run implemented into this year's?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of things. Last year, a big thing for us was we had guys step up at different times, and like we know we're going to need that to win some of these big games. So, I mean, just having all the guys on the same page and like knowing that some guys might have an off night and other guys need to step up. So just keeping everyone engaged in practice and walk through it, and then leading them into the game.
How about Aiden Holloway stepping up the way he did the other night? When you see him, come off the bench and explode like that, what does that do for this team's confidence?
Man, it gives us a ton of confidence. I mean, especially for a guy like that who, I mean, a lot of people counted him out after last year. Like he had guys saying like he can't play at this level. So I mean, it's great to see. I see how much work he puts in every day. I mean, he's a great shooter, probably the best shooter I've ever played with. So I mean, having a guy like that, a guy you really want to succeed, seeing that happen, it gives the rest of us confidence.
I hope you guys make 25 threes again, but how much more important is paint presence in this game against a team like Duke?
Yeah, it's definitely important. I mean, they got a lot of guys who are going to come in and try to disrupt stuff at the rim, so we know we got to make good rim reads, and then, I mean, obviously take the threes when they're there, but, I mean, just continue to make good reads and know that, I mean, it doesn't happen every night where we're going to get up 53s and make half of them.
Something that is a constant message is that you took advantage of BYU's zone defense off the screen. How do you do that against a tough man-to-man defense like Duke?
I mean, just really taking everything they give us and, I mean, just making good reads from there. I mean, I think it's going to be a reads game, and we're going to have good paint patience and then just make really good rim reads.
I asked Mark the same question, but a night where you break the threes record, you may not have been a big part of it, but how important, or where does that rank all time in March, a win like that where your team puts up over 115 points?
Like, rank for me personally, you're saying?
Yeah.
Man, last night was one of the most fun I've had in college basketball game maybe ever. So, I mean, it's great to see my teammates succeeding, and, I mean, it's great to get in there, get a couple rebounds, kick out to them, and then, I mean, just felt like every shot we took was going in. So, it was a lot of fun.
Great, thank you, man.
Thank you.
You talked about it's great seeing your teammates succeed. A lot of guys last night in the locker room brought up Vita, like just on their own and their answers. Just kind of how big is that for your team right now, and kind of what's the culture of this team like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when we're happy for each other, we do things for each other. I feel like a lot of the rest of the stuff takes care of itself. So, I mean, just a lot of credit to these guys. Like some dudes didn't have the greatest offensive night these past couple of games, but they continue to show love to everyone else, and I feel like their time's coming up. So, I mean, it just shows a lot about the character of this team and how much everyone loves each other.
Is this game, playing Duke in the Elite Eight in Newark or New York, kind of a dream scenario that you, as growing up as a basketball kid, of kind of this stage and this moment?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been watching basketball my whole life, so just like being a part of a team. I mean, last year making the Final Four, I've wanted to do that my whole life. So, I mean, just being a part of another team who, I mean, I feel like we got a lot of potential and we could win it all.
Last night, Chris said something about, obviously he wasn't part of the Final Four team, but he said that for Nate, it's like a drug. Like once you taste it, you want to go back to the Final Four. Is that kind of how you feel too after experiencing that last year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it seems like anything less than a Final Four would be a disappointment. But I mean, even like a Final Four, I feel like if we lost and didn't win the whole thing, it'd kind of be not very satisfying of a season to me.
Yeah. I think it was the Kentucky game this year. They had shirts in the student section that said like "New Blood" over "Blue Blood." Obviously, Duke is one of the most premier blue blood programs in college basketball. But with what Nate is building, is that kind of maybe something that you embrace, that you've been able to be a part of y'all kind of becoming the new blood of college basketball?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of credit to O's for coming in and kind of turning this program around. But I mean, it's fun to be a part of this, a program that's kind of hitting their stride. And I mean, I'm so happy for all the fans of Alabama who had to endure those basketball years like prior to this, who say they were fans for so many years and could hardly get like over 50 or over half the wins in the SEC. So I mean, it's great to be a part of.
It's great.
I'm wondering how much physicality you think will play in this Duke game. Tell me, does this need to be a physical Grant Nelson, Chris Youngblood, Mo Diabate type game?
I mean, I feel like every game we come in and try to be very physical and get to the O glass. But I mean, I think that's our mindset every game, is to just try to get half, like 50% of possessions and an O board. So I mean, I think we're going to come in and try to be physical and get a lot of rebounds.